Which is the worst F1 game ever made? I asked myself this question after seeing a video by What F1, which made a top 5 of the worst Formula 1 games in history. In this list we can find F1 2009, which has a bad car control feeling because of the Wiimote and questionable physics. F1 98, released on PS1, is also quoted in video because of its lack of new features compared to its predecessors. And more recently, we got F1 2015, which is considered the worst F1 game of this new console generation. But they are nothing compared to this. F1 Grand Prix, released by Sony on the PlayStation Portable. Obviously not to be confused with Microsoft's Formula 1 Grand Prix by Geoff Crammond, which was amazing. Formula 1 2005 season was full of drama thanks to the close championship battle between Fernando Alonso and Kimi Raikkonen and the controversial USA Grand Prix. During the same year, Sony released the PSP in North America and Europe, and F1 Grand Prix, which was released on September 2005, was one of the first titles of the console. But now, let's take a look to the game case. The cover is pretty similar to F1 2005. The main cars on the front depend from the region where you have bought your game. I'm Italian, but I bought an English version. The world of Formula 1 is in your hands. Yeah, sure. Inside we find the instruction manual with F1 2005 ads on the back. Nothing more to say apart from some advices on how to manage fuel and tires in the game. And here we have the universal media disc where the game is stored. And it's pretty cool because there is the checkered flag on it. Let's put the universal media disc in the PSP and then we are ready to play. In this video I will not use my own PSP but a PSP emulator for PC. Now let's take a look to the game. Okay, we got the language menu and there a short video from Traverse Tales, which developed the game. And here we have the game intro with a song by Queens of the Stone Age. I personally don't like them, but they are pretty okay here, but I prefer the Muse song on the original F1 2005 intro, which was Butterflies and Hurricanes, I think. Okay, Wind Tunnel. Now a little curiosity. The F1 2005 intro was used by Sony during the E3 2005 to test the PlayStation 3. And from that graphic engine, Studio Liverpool started to develop Formula 1 Championship Edition, which is one of the best Formula 1 game ever made. Okay, now we are in the game and we can start with... Oh my god, what are these? It seems like the loading bar has a sort of scan lines without any sense. Okay, let's go ahead. I will not use my personal save state. That's because I need to show you some unlockable contents and I don't have them all. So, this is the main menu. We have quick Grand Prix events, World Championship, a multiplayer mode, TV mode race, profile and options. There is no career mode, but it was, I think, normal at the time. Nothing like nowadays. In the scenario mode we got several race scenarios where, for example, we had to manage tires, qualifying under a lap time, or try to control the car under difficult conditions. Now I want to show you one of the few good things that this game has, which are classic cars. We got Williams, Renault, Lotus, and they are pretty well made. I have to admit that every car in this game is very well made, even if it has been adapted for a portable console. Okay, now I will skip directly to a new single Grand Prix. I want to show you how unrealistic this game is, so I don't choose Ferrari or McLaren or a competitive car. I will go for a minority. I will go for the United States Grand Prix. We try to change Formula 1 history. And as you can see, the game starts with 3 lights. I don't know why. Okay, we are ready for the first turn. And oh, the physics are terrible. And the AI is also very unpredictable, and they are going left and right without any sense. Look at this. Moreover, the car seems to race on railways, not a Formula 1 track. It is too stable and it's really unrealistic. The only good thing is probably the graphics. They are pretty good. And as can you see, there is no real damage, just a warning message saying that your car has been damaged, but the only thing that changes after a crash is your front wing, which appears slightly bent. And look at this, we have just broken the official F1 lap time record on this track in the opening lap. So the game is really fast. Now let's try to change game cameras. This is the rear view, and as you can see, we left behind us a sort of marble stripes, and it seems like the track is always dirt. Probably because the graphical engine of this game is based on the World Rally Championship game released on PlayStation Portable the same year. It was a launch title. And so we got a rally graphical engine on a F1 game. Genius. Okay, now we are ready for the pit stop. There is no fuel indicator, just a flashing text saying fuel low. Why is the car drifting? Okay, quick time event for the pit lane speed limit. And we are ready for the pit stop, which is just a convulsive pressing of the X cross. Here we go. You can also change the balance of the car during the pit stop, as in real life. And here we go again with a drifting minority. Now I want to show you another curious issue on this game. First of all, we are first with the minority. This is completely unrealistic. The difficulty is the same for every available level. It changes just the number of laps during a race. Now let's overtake Rubens Barrichello, and you can see that we have Michael Schumacher's helmet on Rubens Barrichello's car. This is a huge mistake. You can't develop a game without thinking about these important details. Basically, all the AI elements are swapped. This means that no one was taking care of the game during the development process. No one really tested, they just sent it to Sony and that's all. Really disappointing. Okay, I've just skipped to the final lap directly. Another strange thing about the game physics is that if you turn left and right on the straight, you actually go faster, which goes against every laws of physics. Okay, last turn of this Indianapolis F1 Grand Prix. And here we are. Win for us on a minority. That's unbelievable. Okay, let's skip to the replay to see how it goes. No, you have no problem with your sound card. This is the replay that has lost any game sound input. It happens almost every time you start a new replay. And this is the podium with the trophy from the Australian Grand Prix. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I want to show you one last thing. Classic cards. I choose Lotus Climax 25. The track is the Catalonia circuit, and as you can see, we got a modern steering wheel on a classic F1 car from the 60s. it's unbearable for me. I can't go farther. This game is wrong, it's completely unrealistic. It doesn't make any sense in every way. So I'll stop the review here. Thank you guys for watching. This is my first ever review. Hope you like it. If you like it, leave a comment below and let me know in the comments which game will be the next to be reviewed. I'll leave you a final screen with all the votes for this game. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and see you soon.